just want to go on record and say this is exactly what I wanted. You know what I mean? If someone were to ask for a 1-sentence review of this movie with no spoilers, I say I got exactly what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This joint right here, what we went to go see, that is what I wanted to see because it surprised the fuck out of me, and I actually like it better than the third one.
I love it way better than the third one.
Because I mean, I've had this conversation so many times. First one, immaculate. Second one, immaculate. Third one, not as good, but still enjoyable. It wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't, to me, on a level of 1 and 2, but still a great movie.
Right.
This joint right here is like a return to form. It's like they gave us everything. And after that time frame between 3 and 4, you would think like maybe some things gonna fall off a little bit. But I'm like, they back in spectacular fashion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was initially worried about Martin because it seemed like, he was a little sick or whatever like that, and I'm like, damn, what's going on? I hope he's good and all of it. It's like he was on fire.
Yeah, and this is why I want everybody to go see this shit this week. I don't want anybody to wait. I want them to see this either tonight or tomorrow. Just like you said, with all the respect, I was fearful for Martin's performance in this movie, and I was fearful for his health. With respect, I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Martin was energetic. Yeah. He was all over the place in this shit in a good way. He was speaking like the old Martin, had the facial expression like the old Martin, smacking Will in his bitch. Like, I just really love that shit.
It just was funny. Like, and I said it when we watched the trailer. I want that chemistry between both of them. I don't want any of that to falter. The chemistry is probably the best now it's ever been. Like, it's just, after all these years, for them to be able to be like this, it's just like, it's a beautiful thing to see. I just had so much fun watching this joint, and that's the exact feeling that you want to have. I ate my whole thing of popcorn. Sometimes I go to see a movie, I eat a couple kernels, I'm like, I'm sick of this. I was sitting there like, the whole time, I was just like entertained. I'm like, this, and it has so many surprises, of course, spoiler free right now in the beginning. So many surprises along the way. I'm like, y'all just had fun making this movie. It was obvious y'all had fun. And when y'all motherfuckers have fun, we had fun. We had a great time. Y'all had a great time. Everybody was just, you know what I mean? That's what you want for an action movie. We've seen a billion action movies. So, you know what I mean? You got to be having fun on set and just, give it your all for the audience to have fun. And that's exactly what they did. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Martin. Everybody else involved in this joint. Because I can tell y'all motherfuckers had a great time.
And shit, let me tell you something. Outside of the movie, I would like to thank each and every individual who filled up the parking lot tonight.
Yeah.
Who had the concession line packed.
Yeah.
Who had the movie theater sold out.
Yeah.
I would like to say I appreciate everyone supporting this because this is a movie that deserves the financial support from the fans. It deserves to be talked about. I'm talking about talk shows, going to Breakfast Club.
Preach.
Will Smith looked good, first and foremost.
Yeah.
As a man, I'm just saying it respectfully.
Yeah.
Will really looked good.
Yeah.
Martin looked better than what I was fearful for. He looked good. His energy was there. The storyline was good as a motherfucker. It wasn't forced.
Yeah.
3 felt a little, let's just...
Yeah. Let's see if we still got it. Like, you know what I mean? Not I don't want to say it like that because that seems like, they were just trying to struggle to do it. And it wasn't that kind of movie. But it just, you know what I mean? It just wasn't on that level for me, even though I still enjoyed it. And a part of that might be I just love their chemistry. I love the Bad Boys franchise and all that. But for Bad Boys Ride or Die was just different. Yeah. Like it was just really, really fucking good. Like it felt back to like 1 and 2 as far as what was going on and the action and everything. Like y'all just was great. And for the movie theater to be that full, and for the concession stand, we got our go-to theater. I'm not going to say what it is, but our go-to theater we usually go to. And for the past few times we've gone, like, back to back, we walk in, nobody's in line, really. We can just walk right up and get our food, which I'm like, all right, cool. But I'm like, I kind of want to see motherfuckers here. Because, back when we were seeing, like, Avengers and all that, lines around the corner and shit, I'm like, damn, man, it's just kind of empty, you know what I mean? There was one, bad chick at the concession stand that I used to go to, flirt a little bit and, you know what I mean, get my extra butter on the popcorn, whatever. You know what I mean? But we went today, line, they had the fucking joint where you got to walk in line, the serpentine around the joint.
Serpentine line.
I saw that shit. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. We back, baby. We are back.
The respect was there. We pulled in the parking lot. The parking lot looked different. We
were
like, hold on, y'all know this is a weekday, right?
Like, everybody here. What the fuck is, okay, all right. We're going to go see the line. We had like a 20-minute wait just to get food. I'm like,
we got there on time. We got there on time. Yeah. We arrived inside the actual theater itself at 9:02. We didn't get out of the concessions line until 9:23.
This shit was great.
Shit
It
was
was
great.
It was great. And that popcorn was banging because, you know what I mean, the dude was probably like on point. He's like, yeah, you know what I mean, Bad Boys is here. Everybody want to see it. You know what I mean? Will Smith back in the theater, you know, doing numbers. So we going to show out. Him and Martin in the back. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, I mean, I just appreciate that. And the movie itself, I can't stop talking about this motherfucker because I'm like, when you go see a movie and you just get what you want, it's a feeling that you can't even describe. I can say that shit, but it's not really gonna resonate until you experience that for yourself. When you go to a theater, you're like, I really want this to be this, and this, and it's that, and a lot more. You're just like, God damn, this is great. That's why the theater going experience is so strong. You can watch movies at your house, but the theater experience is unlike anything else. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got the comfort of your house, but you're there with like-minded individuals going to see a movie on a big-ass screen with great sound and all of that. And when the laughs hit, they hit. When the explosions hit, they hit. That was that kind of movie. You know what I mean? There's not really much I really want to say about the story because it's spoiler-free, and I just want motherfuckers to go see it. But keeping this section short, I'm going to say this was a worthy sequel in the franchise. I had so much fucking fun in that theater. I will be seeing it again. Y'all need to see it too. If y'all like these movies, just go see it. You know what I mean? If you was a little iffy with the trailer, fuck all that. Just go see it.
You'll really enjoy it. If you love Will Smith and if you love Martin Lawrence, I will say this. This is the movie for you to go and appreciate what they've been doing for years. This is the most straightforward I could be about this film. They actually touched every base as far as what the Bad Boys actually are, and they respectfully show that these guys are getting older as far as the storyline goes. They show that they are getting older, and it shows what they go through with their health, and that's why I really appreciated how they wrote this motherfucker. It was straightforward. I loved it, and thank you to all the 90s babies who supported tonight.
This was great. This was great. Go see that motherfucker immediately. So with that being said, spoiler time, because there's a lot in this movie. So we're gonna hit that in 3, 2, 1. I didn't expect these cameos, man. Like we saw the Jordan Lucas cameo in the trailer, but yo, it's like they wanted to encompass everything in the Bad Boys universe. When they was on the highway. And I saw Michael Bay in the fucking car, and my mind said, "Yo, that's Michael Bay. That's Michael Bay." But I'm like, "Nah, there's no way. Like, is it really him?" I'm like, "But that's got to be him." Of course, you know he directed the second movie, so it's like, "Yo, that's Michael Bay." Like that got me so fucking hyped. And then when I confirmed, yeah, that's Michael fucking Bay right there, just snapping in the car, I'm like, "Yo, they just had fun with this motherfucker, man." Like, you know, in the beginning. Like they do this whole thing where, you know, it's like a celebration of everything they've been through, and you know Will getting married. I mean, and even like that scene right there. Like even before that, the scene we saw in the trailer where Marcus is at the store getting the Skittles and all that. Even that was funny. Like he goes in there, he grabs this, he's grabbing that. Dude come in with the burner, like yo, give it up. And then Will come in. Their chemistry, their back and forth is just fucking hilarious.
And they're arguing. You got a gunman that's wanting to rob the store, and Will and Martin are arguing about their own shit.
It's funny. Like there's some things that are funny on paper, but then when it's time to do it, it might not work. But their chemistry is just so good that their back and forth is just naturally funny. Not like they're trying to be funny. Like they've been friends for decades, and they know, you know, how to get under each other's skin and know what to say. It's just hilarious. And I gotta appreciate the camera work of this movie because they did some really creative shots where it's like some GoPro shit, or they put the camera on the joint and all that. Like they do some really, really creative shots where it's something brand new. I saw on Instagram the scene, the shootout where
Will Smith connected
with the
joint.
gun, and then they flip the camera around. It shows him, and then flip it around with the first person Call of Duty joint. And to see it in the movie, because he was saying, like, I can't wait for y'all to see this scene. And see how that shit was in the movie. And not only was it flipping around, he was throwing the gun to Marcus too, and was doing the joint. And it just looked so fucking good. I'm like, yo, man, y'all really are doing something to just amp this shit up. Because when you see that, you get excited. Like, oh, shit, that's like a fucking video game. This shit's crazy. And which is good because there was a Bad Boys video game back in the day on PS2 and GameCube, and that shit was so fucking whack. Unaffiliated because you had some random stunt motherfucker stunt double doing
the voices.
The voices. It was the same dude doing both voices. It was terrible. It was whack. It wasn't funny. They were trying to be funny. They didn't do it. It's called Miami Takedown. It's fucking dog shit. It's so bad. I'm pretty sure Will and Martin don't even know the shit exists. I'm pretty sure
they would have spoke on that shit.
The motherfuckers didn't even look like them in the game. It had them on the cover, but in the game, I don't know who the fuck I was looking at. Hey man, let's do this, man. Like it sounded like a bad Eddie Murphy impersonator.
Mike, no, like, come on.
Like, you remember the time I did this? Yeah, man, I remember that. I mean, it's the same voice.
Did they have the crowd in the background? Applause.
Yeah. My God. Anyway, back to good stuff. Like it felt like a video game in this universe, but also just a really dope action scene. So I mean, like I said, their chemistry is great. The back and forth, the Bad Boys theme. Now I don't mean bad boys. What you gonna do? Like the theme of the movie, the dun 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 dun. That shit right there is iconic. It's been in every single movie. Every time I hear it, it brings me back to the first movie, to the second movie. I'm like, I just love that fucking theme. And they played around with that shit so much. They had different variations in this joint because it was a celebration of Bad Boys. These two motherfuckers been around. They've been doing it. They've been through everything. And where they went with the joke was crazy. Like. Motherfucker had a fucking heart attack or something, and
panic attack,
full
blown panic
attack.
Right?
No, Marcus, fucking heart attack at the wedding, and checked, and that whole scene, I was like, damn, that shit is crazy.
Now the crazy part is I got teary eyed a few times.
I did too.
Probably at moments where I shouldn't have got teary eyed, but you know you've been with them for the ride for the longest with these franchises, and for Martin to check out for that moment and just
like a part of me was worried. I'm like, are they gonna kill him in this joint? That's what's getting me. Like I was well. I'm like, oh shit, oh no, please don't do this to me. No, you know what I mean? I was getting scared. I was getting scared, but then he came back strong and ever like, yo, I can't die. I'm the man. You know what I mean? And it was just the scene when he came back. That camera work, like the way they had him floating back in the bed, and they changed his clothes back to the hospital gown. That's why I said there's some shots in this movie. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, y'all really did it with this. Y'all fucking did it. Because it looked so fucking good. Like, it was so fucking dope. And I'm going to keep saying that shit. And he came back with a new lease on life. Like, yo, I'm killable. I'm the man. You know what I mean? He talked to the captain. Captain told him, you know, words of wisdom. He had him smiling. I'm like, okay, all right. You know what I mean? On some premonition shit.
Yeah. And Martin, he grabbed that by the horns and he rode that for the rest of the movie. He was like, look, yo, I know some shit.
Yeah.
I know some shit, Mike, and we good.
The thing is, his energy was a little different before that, but after, it's like his energy level ramped the fuck up. Like he was like 90s Martin after that, like sitting there just cussing and everything. Like it's something about hearing the profanity that just made me feel good. Cause like we've seen things come back and they you know dump down a little bit. Like you know they dancing around the top. Like you mother effer, like you darn it. No, you motherfucker, like all that shit. Like when they raw, like they like yeah man, they back baby, they back.
Yeah, he didn't go full blown. Look, I don't curse.
Yeah, it's like yo, that motherfucker was back and it felt good. Like that scene when he was on the roof with his cheeks out, like that shit was actually hilarious. You know what I mean? That shit was just hilarious.
The wind blowing,
it was just funny, man. And you know, going through the whole story, even how they tied Will's son back into the mix. And you know what I mean, he got a little bit of redemption. You know what I mean? The Marcus's son got redemption. Cause going back from where we first saw him.
Or Reggie.
To the end of the movie when he looked at the camera and smiled like, yeah, man, I've been waiting for this shit. I've been waiting for this. And we can see him pop the fuck off. Yo, when he popped off, I was like, yo, there was applause in the theater.
Yeah, for Reggie.
There was applause in the fucking theater. You know how long it's been since I heard applause in the fucking theater? And there was multiple times during this joint. It just made me feel good. Because I'm like, the audience is locked in. I'm locked in. Motherfuckers like, oh yeah, you got it.
And real Bad Boys fans need to realize that Reggie scene was detrimental. That shit meant a lot because Reggie is the son-in-law.
Yeah.
So when Reggie first appeared in Bad Boys, Will and Martin had that funny scene where
they punked him.
They punked him.
They punked the fuck out of him. So he's been waiting. Boom. Yo, he's been waiting to get that, and he didn't overdo it. He didn't like, yeah, man, I'm the man now, bitch. Like he was just quiet. He was just sitting there, just, you know what I mean, just calm with the shit. It's like they was like, oh shit, all right, yeah, you got it. Yeah, you can cook. He's sitting there, yeah.
And his scene wasn't even corny.
It wasn't.
He fucked them niggas up inside that house
mentally. I thought you were talking about the end. No. Yeah, when he was
physically,
he was on some shit, and he's like, I'm this is what I do. Because when you know what I mean, Marcus thought he had the snacks, he was trying to punk him again. It's like, yo. Him in that scene, and he had like maybe 30 seconds of a heads up. Like, yo, they coming, protect the family. He's like, I got you. He went right in the safe, boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
He took like 15, 16, 17 motherfuckers out single-handedly, and he was doing it. I saw that. I'm like, I did not know you was like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's been waiting so long to get that redemption. It's like, yo, you can't punk me no more.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for this. You know what I mean? I put my time in. I worked for this. I got this. And seeing him smile at the end of the movie, that's the joint where if you've seen all the movies, you understand that shit. And that shit is just like, oh man, full circle. Like, this shit is crazy now.
And they showed respect to every character who had been involved in the Bad Boys franchise.
Yeah.
Reggie. And then I was happy they brought back Vanessa Hudgens again.
Yeah.
I was happy they brought her back and the other guy that's on the team. The captain, the fact that the captain was brought back in a way where you get to remember him.
Yeah.
But they lived through him. That was amazing. The action scenes really, I was shocked. I can't say it enough. I really felt good walking out of the theater. I just felt like this is what was needed. Besides Dune, this right here also, this is just like the build-up again.
Yeah.
People were clapping.
Yeah.
People were standing up.
Yeah.
People were talking about it as they left out. This is what I needed. This is my spirit right now, like talking. The movie was fucking good, man.
Even the cameos, like I said, you know what I mean? Half of these motherfuckers I didn't expect. When I saw DJ Khaled, his fat ass running up, I'm like, damn. And he was actually funny.
He was funny as shit. He was funny as shit again.
He got fucked up, but
Joyner Lucas, Tiffany, and I'm not the biggest fan of Tiffany Haddish, but she had me cracking the fuck up.
I'm really not a fan of her, but she really had me rolling. Mm-hmm. And she was just raw. She's just fucking raw. Like everything just worked perfectly. They didn't feel forced. You know what I mean? They were random. Yeah, seeing DJ Khaled come up was a little. It reminded me of some Anchorman shit, but
it wasn't random because they have history. Remember?
Yeah.
Because Mike fucked him up.
Yeah. But it was just funny. But seeing him go out like that, number one, he got hit by a car. Number two, he got a fucking Molotov thrown on him while he was
talking shit.
While he was fucking pinned. Mm-hmm. I think they fucking roasted him, literally.
Yo.
But it's just the action was just so visceral, so brutal, so hands-on, where you saw motherfuckers get bounced around either a plane or a car. Like, you saw it. The fight scenes were just up close and personal. It just, you got what you wanted, man. And that's going to be what I keep saying about this joint. You got what you wanted. This is a movie that is a worthy addition. If this joint came, like if this was the third movie, people wouldn't have been saying nothing. They'd be like, oh, man, they fucking did it. You know what I mean? A lot of people were mixed on part 3. I don't think people are really going to be mixed on part 4 because I think this movie fucking excelled and it over-delivered. And it did way more than I thought it was going to. I'm very fucking happy. Like, I left out of the theater energetic as fuck. I'm like, yo, that was a fucking movie. That was a fucking movie. I stayed during the closing credits just to hear the fucking song again. Dun 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 dun. Like, that shit right there. Like, I can play out. It better be on Spotify because I want to play that shit tonight.
Yeah, and I'm also happy with the villain.
Yeah.
Because just in general, dude is an actor. I love him as an actor. He kills whatever he's in as well.
He actually reminded me of Kevin Nash.
Oh shit,
a little bit, like his mannerisms and all that, and all that. I mean, I know it wasn't him, but like, I mean, he was on some shit. Like, yeah, man, his first scene was brutal as fuck. When he showed up with the dude and his side chick, the way he executed all of them was just on some, I don't give a fuck. This is what I do. Like, shut the fuck up.
And what do I always say? A well-dressed and well-spoken villain is the scariest villain you may ever come across in the cinema.
And one that's smart.
Smart as shit.
When you're very intelligent, you know how to set the scene and be effective. That shit is wild. I just love the brutality. Like when even when the dude and the chick are in the elevator and she grabs his phone. Yo, he's swinging around. He's banging her head against the glass. Like, they brutal as fuck. I was like, yo, a part of me thought she was going to die. Yeah. I'm like, yo, he's smashing her head in.
Yeah.
This joint is great, yo. I'm amped. I don't know how they expect me to go to sleep after watching this joint. I'm fucking amped. I was in the car. Oh, shit, I got to see it again.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies, and that's exactly what you wanted. So I appreciate y'all for this joint. I appreciate y'all. After it was done, it got another round of applause. I'm gonna go ahead and give it one now because y'all killed. Y'all deserve my money multiple times. Whenever that shit hits digital, I'm gonna watch that shit again, I'm gonna watch it again. Y'all fucking killed it. If y'all do a fifth one, you know what I mean? I see y'all doing a cameo thing. You know what I mean? I'm down to get blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, hey man, I got.
Yeah, we'll put us in there. Shit, drop a Molotov on us.
Yeah, like listen, I'll get burned. Like you can shoot me. Like if you want to run me over, like. I'll run up with a gun like, hey man, hey Mike, Mike, oh Mike, oh shit, Mike got me, oh,
yep.
Like I'll do that. I mean, just give me one scene, yeah man.
Just one scene.
You know what I'm saying? Philly representatives, like what's up? I know I'm asking too much, but I'm just saying if y'all do a fifth one, I mean, we'll clear our schedules. You know what I'm saying? We'll both go get you.
Yeah, like literally.
Or I'll be part of the team. Like I mean, I'm a team player.
Yeah, me. What you want to do? You want to put a bulletproof vest on and be a part of the squad and be a cop or some shit with them?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Like you can actually shoot me in the vest too. Like yeah. One final thing, the very fucking end when he had the choice like choose who you gonna get.
Oh my gosh, that
shit was fucking hilarious.
Was that when your heart started beating really quick?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit, but at the same time, it was so funny the way Martin was just like, hey, what the fuck what are you doing, man? You better think about this shit.
Yep, all that I can't die shit.
Yeah,
like, yo,
what
the fuck you talking about?
That shit's done. This shit's done. That fucking alligator bit the fuck out of me. Fuck all that. That shit was fucking hilarious, man. Put us, you know what I mean? Whether we're good or evil, it don't matter to me. It could be like a little cameo. I could be running down the street after y'all or something. It don't matter.
Make us one of the Haitians. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's whatever, man. It's whatever. Y'all got plenty more stories to tell, and y'all still got it. So, anyway, to close this shit off, great fucking movie. It was definitely worth being a day one. I'm glad we saw it. Love the fuck out of it. We'll be watching it again. And if y'all do another one, that's a day one for me.
Amen.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking? Whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo. But it is for you.
Nigga, bro. TVA?
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
The TVA!
Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me.
It looked like a prune stick.
Yes, TVA.
Wade, you are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
You don't give a fuck.
Oh! Ooh!
God, please! Oh my fuck! God, I love this part. Wait! Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up.
Let's go!
I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.